Commission sets up in-house panel on Abakari. Plus, son of President Buhari, Yusuf marries Hatra in Kano. Good evening and thank you for joining us on NTA with Education. President Muhammad Buhari has, upon the recommendation of Education Minister Adamu, approved the reappointment of the Registrar of the Joint Admission and Matriculations Board, (JAM), Professor Ishak Olanrewaju Oloyede, and the Executive Secretary of the National Universities Commission, NUC, Professor Abubakar Adamu Rashid. The two appointments are for a tenure of 5 years each, with effect from 1st August 2021. Also reappointed is Dr. Hamid Boboyi as Executive Secretary of the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, for a second and final tenure of 4 years, with effect from 1st August 2021. It will be recalled that Mr. President had earlier approved the reappointment of Professor Ifeoma Isigo Abanihe as Registrar, CEO of the National Business and Technical Examinations Board, NABTEP, for a second term of 4 years to sustain the efforts at sensitizing Nigerians on the critical role of technical and vocational education and training and business subjects in the new knowledge economy. To give further impetus to mathematics education, approval was also granted for the appointment of Professor Promise Mebine as the Director Chief Executive of the National Mathematical Center for an initial tenure of 5 years with effect from August 17, 2021. In its efforts to check in excessive of illegal miners to prevent perennial flooding, Ogun State government has banned illegal dredging activities along riverbanks as a way of controlling negative impacts of such act on flood, which has over the years claimed several lives and property destroyed. The special advisor to the governor on environment, Ola Oresanya, announced this during an unscheduled on-the-spot assessment to some illegal mining sites in Magoro area of Ifo local government area of Ogun State. Anthony Gandanu reports.
The unscheduled visit to the illegal mining sites at Magboro in Ifo local government was supervised by the State Ministries of Environment and Industries, Trade and Investment following a petition by the people of Abeokuta Community Development Association in Magboro area of Ifo local government over threats to their lives occasioned by the activities of sand dredgers in the area.
Number one, our road is very, very bad. People are facing a lot of hardship in that area. And they are crying day and night. People could not sleep, even when the trucks come in. They do it day and night. So the noise of their horns and the tires and whatever make people to be sleepless, over the night. And it's been telling on people's health and their cars.
Announcing the ban, Special Advisor to the Governor on Environment, Ola Oresanya, and the State Commissioner for Industries, Trade and Investment, Kikelomo Longesi, activities of illegal miners in the state are worrisome, and such illegal acts must stop to avert flooding.
We just don't dredge arbitrarily. So we need to be able to articulate the progress and the process of dredging, knowing the depth they can dredge to, and guide them, and also to make sure that the community are carried along in the process so that they don't feel threatened. Because they don't know what's going on, they're feeling threatened. So we now need to bridge that gap, information gap between those who are dredging and the communities.
Important that they have a community development agreement. Anywhere dredging or mining is being done, they are required to engage the community and have an agreement as to those steps they're going to take to enhance the lives of the inhabitants of that community. So all that is going to be checked, and we ensure that they agree with the terms of those agreements.
The team also visited some other mining sites where such illegal activities are being carried out in Abuleoba and Kara in Ifo local government area, where some arrests were made. From Kara, Anthony Gandunu, NTA News.
Now to party politics. The Appeal Committee of All Progressives Congress APC says all grievances over the just concluded ward congresses in Ogun State will be resolved amicably in a spirit of oneness which the party is known for. Chairman of the committee, Segun Ojo, stated this at a meeting with some aggrieved party members in Abeokuta, Ogun State. Akin Jimo's report is here presented.
The Appeal Committee of All Progressives Congress, APC, is an internal mechanism set up by the APC National Caretaker Committee to resolve grievances that may come up from the fallout of the just concluded ward congresses across Ogun State. The petitioners expressed convictions that their complaints will be attended to.
A lot of the issues are internal, really. So I think this is a positive thing. I think it shows you that the party itself is practicalizing what they are preaching, which is harmony, peace, love. And I think the appeals committee that have come here, I think they've listened. They've taken all the documents and evidences that have been provided to them.
At the end of the exercise, 2 out of the 3 petitions brought before the committee were treated, while the third petitioner did not show up.
Bound to be disagreement left and right. All of them had the interest of this party. They want the party to be stronger than it is now. There's no acrimony. We have not seen any violence. And the purpose of our being here is to reconcile everybody, allow the party to function properly.
The committee has 1 week to submit its report to the national body of the party in Abuja.
And still on party politics, former President Olusegun Obasanjo has asked the political elites to prioritize the security and economy of the nation rather than the current agitation about the 2003 general elections. The former president stated this in Abeokuta, Ogun State, while playing host to the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Prince Uche Secondus. Timothy Yusuf has details.
National chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Prince Uche Secondus, accompanied by the party's national secretary, Senator Umaru Tauri, and some members of the National Working Committee, met with former President Olusegun Obasanjo. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo believes that while the polls are equally important, the major focus should be on the challenges facing the country and impeding its growth and development. The elder statesman decries that the country has not attained its destined position in the Committee of States and describes the current situation of the nation as not too friendly but not irredeemable, and hopeful that the country will be great again with justice and equity.
2023 is important. 2023 is not as important as being able to package Nigeria as a wholesome peace.
PDP National Chairman Prince Uche Secondus commends the leadership quality of the former president, who is one of the founding fathers of the main opposition party. Amidst the recent disagreements within the party, the national chairman is confident that the PDP is emerging stronger ahead of the forthcoming elections.
Yes, we belong to a political party, but if we don't have a country, where will be the democracy? You can only have a peaceful country where democracy can strive.
Members of the PDP in Ogun State also met with the party's national chairman in Abuja, Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
The federal government has appealed for global support in managing its COVID-19 program. Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed made the appeal in continuation of his media engagement in Washington, D.C., United States. Anthony Fersen was there.
On the lineup for the minister's engagement are Reuters, Washington Post, and Bloomberg. Happenings in Nigeria, as usual, were placed on the table for the minister to clear the air on the issues raised, beginning with how Nigeria has managed the COVID-19 pandemic, which most countries are still grappling with.
We've received just under 9 million doses so far of both AstraZeneca and Moderna. But we are expecting in the next few weeks, next few months, about 29.8 million doses made up of Johnson & Johnson and AstraZeneca from the AU.
The Police Service Commission has set up an in-house panel to study in details available documents relating to the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP Abakari, indicted by a report of the Federal Bureau of Investigation of the United States. A statement by the Commission indicates that the panel, headed by Tijani Mohammed, Director of the Department of Police Discipline and the Commission, is expected to examine the facts of the allegations as contained in the MB and also to look at the extant rules as a means of keeping abreast of the matter pending the submission of the report by the police investigative panel. The report of the in-house panel is expected to assist the commission take an informed decision when the police investigative panel report is submitted to the commission for consideration. Nigeria and the Republic of Rotimi Amechi at a meeting with First Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs, Republic of Korea, Choi Chung-kun, says the two countries are interested in finding ways of securing the region. The Deep Blue Sea project, an initiative of the federal government in tackling insecurity, was commended by the Korean government.
We discussed quite a lot that has to do with maritime relationship, especially the Deep Blue project. We concluded to collaborate, and maybe we'll hear from him. He then promised some support and assistance from the government of the Republic of Korea. And the
Korean government plans of hosting a joint commission with the Nigerian government in the month of October 2021. Thousands of people from all walks of life converged at Bichi Emirate in Kano State to witness the wedding fatir of the son of
Here today, gone tomorrow. 'Cause you're volatile like the water. And you promise what you don't know. Sometimes it's right and then it's so wrong. Them go do like say them why. We promise you the world. My brother all now worship. Up all of the open eye. I see no feel water. Can't read up the letter.
Airtel, the smartphone network. Imagine the joy that fills your heart when you have just given birth. Whatever your size, we got you.
What of the grandmother? Mama, where is the baby?
With our Buy Right chat, you can get the best mattress that goes with your body weight. Don't just buy a mattress, buy a Vitafoam mattress.
The name of the baby is Stella.
Vitafoam, the fine art of living.
He's not my real father. But you already know this, Lera darling. Yes. After 25 years. She just told me who my real father is. Baby! Baby! Come inside now. Where is he in the car?
Introducing Glow U2 plans. Feast your eyes from as low as 50 naira for 1 hour. Simply dial *777#.
Converged on Bichi Emirate in Kano State to witness the wedding fatir of the son of Nigeria's president, Yusuf Muhammad Buhari, and the princess of Kano and Bichi Emirates, Zahra Nasser Ado Bayero. The wedding was solemnized by the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Isa Ali Pantani. This was after the payment of 500,000 naira as dowry by the groom's representatives, Malam Maman Daura. Guests, including family and friends, congratulate the families of the couple and wish them a prosperous matrimonial life. And that concludes Channel 12 News. Join us again tomorrow at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for more news. I'm Ayala Balogo. Good evening.